These people aren't in place. Come with the bright blue people, bright.
At church. Miss Wumbo's back.
Because you're asking
Wumbo's
alternates.
back. Miss Wumbo's back. Maybe I kind of judge something. Or all of them
Is
is
last
two.
section. Are they deducted? The last section is 2 points if you get the answer correct, 2 if you get it incorrect.
Last section, 2 points. Incorrect.
Hello,
You
testing,
minus
testing.
2 points.
For the
Is
last
it?
section.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, so it's incorrect.
Tell,
Minus
please
2
tell
points.
Uncle because he's scoring too.
Two.
Tell Uncle Sam scoring and you do the time, please. By the door. No, this no sound like it make no sense.
Oh, frozen cold. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. This is Bible Bowl 2025. We have two matches lined up for today. These are the preliminary matches. And next week, we'll be having the finals as well as the third and fourth place playoffs. So let's make sure that we have all been represented here. All right, do we have Blue House? Do we have Purple House? Do we have Red House? Do we have Yellow House? Awesome. All right. Now, for this first round, we've got Peace House against Love House, and I'll ask the members of each team to introduce themselves, starting my left, Blue House, Peace. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so I am Rohan Matnami.
I am Lilith Gordon.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Robert Heath.
Okay. Let's cheer them on. Thank you very much. And now to my right.
I am Giovanni McFarlane.
Hello, I'm Melanie Quintina.
Good afternoon, I'm Ione Russell.
And you're on Gordon.
Thank you so very much. All right. Now, most of us would have grown up watching School's Challenge quiz. This is pretty similar in terms of the format. And so we have three sections. In section 1, it lasts 5 minutes, and each team will be asked a question alternately, and they will answer, and they get 1 point for each correct answer. All right. Are we ready, teams? Blue House. Are we ready? Red House. Okay, you have 5 seconds in which to answer. Okay, 5 seconds in which to answer. Okay, so, and let me also make sure I introduce to you our judges today. All right, all right. Our judges are Adam Levy and Carol Marshall. Our timekeeper today, that is Denzel Brandt. And the person who has been tasked with keeping score is Colleen Brandt. And we also have someone overseeing all of this to make sure it's all above board. Please welcome Clive Beckford. All right, now, for today's matches, the questions are taken from the Gospels. Gospel of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Next week, we'll be expanding the questions to cover the New Testament. So, here we go. We're going to ask first, was there a coin toss? Okay, so we just have to deal with this. Okay. Just to make sure, it will be a coin toss to determine which team will be asked first, and they can decide. All right, so here we go. Okay, can I ask 2 representatives, 1 from each side, to come, please? Just to confirm, this is heads. This is tails. There's been a problem in cricket of all these things with that, so if you're old enough to remember. All right? Yeah. Okay, no, let it drop. All right, shall we look at it together? All right. Oh, I'm sorry, did I? All right.
We'll go with tails on our side.
You go with tails, you'll go with heads? All right, shall we flip again? It's tails, all right, and will you choose? Who do?
We'll go first.
Okay, Peace House won the toss, and they have decided to go first. All right. Here we go. Peace House. By what other name was the disciple Matthew known?
Levi.
Correct. Love House. By what other name was Thomas the disciple known?
Didymus.
Correct. Peace House. What challenge did Bartimaeus have that Jesus fixed?
He was blind.
Excellent. Yes. Love House. How many water jars were at the wedding in Cana that were used for Jesus performing his first miracle? How many water jars were there?
12.
Okay, the answer is actually 6.
Okay.
Peace House. What does Golgotha mean?
Place of the skull.
Correct. Love House. What does Boanerges mean?
Sons of Thunder.
Correct. Peace House. Who said, produce fruit in keeping with repentance?
John the Baptist.
Correct. Love House. Who said, how can I be sure of this? I'm an old man and my wife is well along in years.
Zechariah.
Excellent. Yes. Peace House. What is the first word of the Gospel of John?
In the beginning.
All right, just one word.
In.
Oh.
That's right. Love House. What is the last word of the Gospel of Matthew?
Age.
Correct. Peace House. True or false? All 4 Gospels record the feeding of the 4,000.
False.
That's correct. It's found in Matthew and Mark only. Love House. True or false? All 4 Gospels record the feeding of the 5,000.
False.
It's actually true. It's in Matthew 14, Mark 6, Luke 9, and John 6. Peace House. Which of the Gospels records that a boy had the loaves and fish that Jesus used to feed the 5,000?
Mark.
The answer is John. Love House. Which of the disciples identified the boy who had the loaves and fish used to feed the 5,000?
Andrew.
That's correct. Peace House. What does Talitha Kum mean?
Little girl, arise.
Judges?
Little girl, get up.
Judges? Okay, we'll tell you at the end of this section how it goes. All right. Question now for Love House. What does Ephatha mean? What does Ephatha mean?
Father.
Your answer is?
Father.
Father. No, actually, the answer is be opened. Peace House. What did Jesus instruct should be done for Jairus' daughter after she was raised from the dead?
Eat.
Yes. He told them to give her something to eat. Yes. Love House. Okay, and they'll have to get the final question for there since peace started. So, Love House. What was a challenge with the man who was healed when Jesus said the word Ephatha?
He was blind.
Actually, no, he was actually deaf and could hardly talk. He was deaf and mute. Okay, and that's it for the end of the first section. And I will just consult with the judges. Let's give them a hand. It's actually very nerve-wracking up here, I can tell you. So we just want to make sure. All right, keep cheering. I'll just have to consult with the judges concerning that question that was answered by Peace. Okay. Okay, going back to that question, what does Talitha Koum means? And the correct answer is actually, little girl, I say to you, get up. Or I say to you, arise. So arise could have worked with get up, but the section says, I say to you, was absent from both answers. So the judges could not award you that point. And so let's go now with the scores. All right. Peace House is on 7 points. And Love House, 5 points. Very competitive. It's just 2 points separating the two teams. And so just ask that you take a deep breath, all participants, take a deep breath, because we're now going into section 2, which is a speed section. And I could just tell you, the strength of this section for you is collaboration. Just make sure you do that before you answer, and also make sure you press your buzzer so that you can be heard. Okay? All right, so the questions are going to go through all kinds of difficulty levels, so here we go. Again, Peace House, as we know, won the toss, so they will go first. All right, here we go. First minute now for Peace House, starting now. Who was Jesus' mother?
Mary.
Correct. Name the city where Jesus was born. Correct. How many of Jesus' brothers are named in the Bible?
4.
Correct. Name one of Jesus' brothers.
Joseph.
Correct.
James.
How much older was John the Baptist than Jesus?
6 months.
6 months.
Correct. Before Jesus started preaching, what was his normal job?
Carpenter.
Correct. Name Jesus' hometown from early childhood to adulthood.
Nazareth.
Correct. Besides preaching, name an activity Jesus did while traveling in Galilee.
Pass.
Yeah. Which member of the Jewish ruling okay, that's time. First minute up for Peace House. A first minute now for love. Starting now. Who was Jesus' adoptive father on earth?
Joseph.
Correct. Where did Jesus' family go when Herod wanted to harm him
Egypt.
as a baby?
Egypt.
Correct. How many of Jesus' sisters are named in the Bible?
None.
Correct. Apart from Joseph, name another of Jesus' brothers. Correct. What is the name of John the Baptist's mother? Correct. How old was Jesus when he started his ministry? Correct.
30, yeah.
What body of water was close to Nazareth?
Sea of Galilee.
Correct. Where did Jesus perform his first sign?
Cana.
Correct. Of what religious group was Nicodemus a member?
Pharisee.
Correct. What was the name of the zealot who became a disciple?
Simon.
Correct. What was the name of the apostle John's father?
Alphaeus.
Not correct.
Zebedee.
Okay. The correct answer was Zebedee. That's the first minute for Love House. Okay, so I've been just giving some feedback. Not everyone can hear your answer, so please just press your mic and answer. Okay, if you could just do that so we can all hear, because we have many judges in the audience. Huh? All right.
Think you should leave on the mics?
Blue House, keep your mics on for this section.
Okay, end of the first minute, and as we just sorted out just one or two things here. Okay, the second minute now coming up for Peace House, starting now. In what book and chapter is the shortest verse in the Bible?
Book of John.
11. Chapter 11.
Correct. How many days was Lazarus dead before Jesus came to visit?
4.
Correct. How many demons came out of Mary called
12.
Magdalene? The answer is actually 7.
Sorry.
7 came first.
17.
How much bread and fish did Jesus use to feed over 5,000
5
people?
loaves, 2 fishes.
Correct. Name the 2 Old Testament people who appeared when Jesus was transfigured.
Moses and Elijah.
Correct. How many lepers did Jesus heal when only one returned?
10.
Correct. How many coins did a widow put into the temple treasury?
2.
Correct. Where did Jesus tell Peter to get money to pay the temple tax for him and Peter?
Mouth of a fish.
Mouth of a fish.
Correct. What did the woman pour on Jesus at the home of Simon the leper?
Myrrh.
Okay. And for the time went with that.
Perfume, you're right. It would have been perfume.
Okay, we now go. Are we all here? Are we all ready? Okay. The second minute now for Love House. Starting now. What criticism did Jesus have of the woman who poured perfume on Jesus' feet?
None. None.
Okay. He actually said they should have been sold and the proceeds given to the poor.
Oh,
Jesus?
wait. You said Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
Would be Judas.
Oh, I'm sorry, the way the question
Yes.
came out. Can we just stop the time and we'll do it? Apologies for that. We go again. Okay, what was the perfume the woman poured on Jesus made from?
Pure nard.
Excellent, yes. Who cut off the soldier's ear when Jesus was being arrested?
Simon.
Correct. Who went with Joseph to ask for Jesus' body?
Matthias.
It was Nicodemus. What were the names of the two women who discovered the tomb empty?
Mary Magdalene and Joanna.
It's Mary Magdalene and the other Mary. Okay. What did Joseph consider to do when he found out Mary was pregnant?
Divorce her quietly.
That's correct. Which set of people went to worship Jesus because of a star? Which set of people?
Magi.
Magi, excellent, yes. What was the name of Herod's wife?
Herodias.
Herodias, yes. How old were the boys who Herod slaughtered in the vicinity of Bethlehem?
Under 2 years.
Yep. And
Love is in the air.
She's sharing.
just to let the team members and everyone else know, like what's been happening is that because of delays in getting some technical equipment working, we're actually a little over the time, or running a little late, I should say. We have another match that we need to get through today, and the other thing is the production that's happening, the people start coming in from 2 o'clock. Okay, and so I had to consult with the team in front that we won't be able to have a third minute question, okay, unfortunately, because of the time. The same thing will go for the other two teams, but we are really running behind the time because of what is happening. Okay, does everyone understand that? So this will be the end of section 2, and I'll just now go to get the updated scores. Get ready, get your fingers, working and everything, because we're coming up to the third and exciting buzzer section. But first, let me give you the updated scores. Where are we now? All right, where are we now? Okay, starting again. Peace House, you're on 21 points. Love House, you're on 21 points. What a way to enter the final round. Both teams neck and neck. Remember now how it goes in this section. It's for another 5 minutes for this section, and this is the buzzer section. And how it works and how it's been set up is that once someone from either team, when they press the buzzer to answer, it knocks out the other buzzers. And so the judges will help me to decide who pressed first. Now, teams, listen up very carefully. Teams, listen up very carefully. You have to be acknowledged before you answer. And so in the excitement, you could press and then shout your answer. No, wait to be acknowledged. Okay, now, how the scoring goes for the first and second section, it was 1 point for each correct answer. We're going to up it up a bit, and you'll have 2 points for each correct answer. But if your answer is less than correct, 2 points will be deducted. Okay? All right. So, that is how it goes in this section. And as we would expect from this section, the questions will prove a little more challenging because we want to make sure that we are on top of this. So here we go. Section 3, the buzzer section, starts now. Which of Herod's sons ruled in his place in Judea after he died? Okay. The answer there, Archelaus. Who issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world that caused Joseph to go to Bethlehem with Mary?
Caesar Augustus.
That's correct. What was the original use of the water jars in which Jesus turned water into wine?
It was used for to store water for hand washing. For ceremonial washing.
That's correct. Why did Jesus leave Judea to go back to Galilee just before he met the Samaritan woman? The Pharisees had heard he was gaining and baptizing more disciples than John. Who said these words? Lord, to whom shall we go? You have the words of eternal life.
Simon.
That's correct. What was the name of the village where Lazarus, Martha, and Mary lived? Blue House.
Bethany.
Correct. What was the name of the town where a demon spoke through a possessed person saying, "What do you want with us, Jesus of Nazareth?"
The region of the Gerasenes.
Okay. The town is actually Capernaum.
Capernaum, okay.
Which of the Gospels records that when the devil had finished all this tempting, he left Jesus until an opportune time?
Matthew.
The correct answer was actually Luke. Which gospel records as the last temptation to receive the kingdoms of the world and their splendor by bowing down and worshiping the devil?
Matthew.
Correct. How many times does the Bible describe Jesus spitting while doing miracles?
2 times. 2.
Okay, the answer is actually 3 times. What was a telltale sign that made people at Jesus' trial know that Peter was one of the disciples?
His accent.
That's correct. Why was a disciple whom Peter was allowed?
Sorry?
Are we ready again? Question. I'll start the question again. Why was a disciple whom Peter was with allowed into the high priest's courtyard during Jesus' trial while Peter had to wait outside?
He was. Sorry. He was familiar with the servants. Some familiarity.
Okay. That's a key word, but the answer is actually the disciple was actually known by the high priest. Which prophet does Matthew say prophesied about the killing of the boys in Bethlehem? The answer there, Jeremiah. In what town did Zacchaeus live? The answer is Jericho. What was Jesus' response when his disciples asked why they could not drive out the demon?
He said, this can only come up by prayer and fasting.
That's correct. To whom did Jesus say, "My time is not yet here. For you, any time will do"?
His brothers.
That's correct. And that's the end of the contest. A really hard-fought match that we would have expected between these two teams. And we're just going to tot up and consult just to make sure. All righty. The scores are in. And let's see where we are at. Starting again. And no, can you just help me congratulate both teams? It's a performance worthy of a final. There's a spirit in which you brought to the table, to your tables, really has inspired all of us. And we learned a lot, from your answers as well. So here we go. At the end of 3 sections, the final scores are Blue Peace House, 21 points, and Red Love House, 29 points. Congratulations to you, Love House. Thank you so much, Blue House. Well fought. Can I ask the 2 captains to come and shake hands in the sporting spirit and the spirituality of the game? And I will ask each members, you can interact because we're going to ask all 8 of you to go around behind the stage right now. So we're going to ask all of you, all 8 members, thank you so much. Please go to the back of the stage at this time. No. Then what? Oh, I thought you.
Yeah, I think this is off.
This.
All right, is everyone ready? Are we ready? Let's make sure that we are seated and we've got our spirit going. Can I just ask for your patience? I'm going to need about 65 seconds. Thank you. Okay, good afternoon to you again. This is the second match for this afternoon's two matches that we have. And we've got, wow, our colors showing up here, which is great. And we have two teams, the purple team and the yellow team. Okay, and we will ask the members of both teams to introduce themselves, and we will start from the left. We've got the yellow house, and could you start to my left, please?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Hanif Miller, and I'm the captain of Hope.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rhea.
Good afternoon, Marlon Campbell.
Greetings, John Mark Ranger here.
Okay, and now to my right.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maurice Johnson, captain of Faith House. Faith will not disappoint.
Good afternoon, I'm Clover. Double trouble.
Good afternoon, this is Devon Fields.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Oswald Day.
All right, thank you very much. Let's applaud our team members here. And it's not as bad as it seems. I'm just asking you to keep calm, breathe deeply, and we're going to start with section 1. That's the alternate question section. We did a coin toss already. We're more efficient. We learned from the first match. And so Hope House actually won the coin toss, and they elected to go first. Okay, so the first question, will go to Hope, and then we will go to Faith right afterwards. And so here we go. Which member of the Jewish ruling council came to ask Jesus questions at night? Correct.
Close the mics, please. Close the mics.
Okay, and also coming from the first match, can I ask that in your excitement, please, audience, do not blurt out the answer. Okay, very, very important. Don't blurt out the answer. Okay, we want to keep this above board and everything else. Faith House. What was Matthew's occupation before he followed Jesus?
Tax collector.
Correct. Hope. What was the name of Simon Peter's father? That's it. Sorry, it came after. The answer is actually Jonah. Faith House. Which book and chapter records Jesus' longest prayer, the one about unity of believers?
John 8.
It's actually John 17. Hope House. How far away from Lazarus' hometown? Lazarus' hometown was Jesus in terms of days' journey when he heard that Lazarus was sick.
Three days.
All right, the answer was actually 2 days. Faith House. Who helped pay the bills for Jesus and the disciples in their ministry?
The woman.
Could you be more specific, please?
The woman who followed him.
And we will consult the judges right after that. Hope House. Name the demon Jesus cast out in the region of the Gerasenes.
Legion.
Correct. Faith House. How many pigs rushed down a steep bank into a lake and were drowned?
2,000.
Correct. Hope House. How many baskets of scraps were collected after the people ate?
12.
That's correct. Faith House. What was wrong with the man to whom Jesus said, I am willing to heal him?
He was lame.
He actually had leprosy.
Oh.
Hope House. What was wrong with a man who had needed healing for 38 years?
He was lame from birth. In both legs.
Thank you for your answer. Just to make doubly sure, we'll consult after just to make sure. Okay. Well, thank you for your very complete answer. Appreciate it. Coming on now to Faith House. Which two disciples asked, Lord, do you want us to call fire down from heaven to destroy them?
James and John?
Correct. Mic's off, please. Okay, Hope House. Complete the following sentence. No one pours new wine
into old wineskins.
Correct. Faith House. Complete the following sentence. The Sabbath was made for man.
And not man for the Sabbath.
Correct. Hope House. What was the name of the town in Samaria where Jesus met a woman by Jacob's well?
Bethany.
The actual answer is Sychar. And for Faith House, who originally was credited with digging the well where Jesus met the Samaritan woman and giving it to his sons?
Abraham.
The answer there is actually
Jacob.
Jacob. That's it for section 1. Let me just consult with the judges regarding some answers here, and I'll give you the scores. Just want to make sure we get this right, okay? Okay, so after section 1, the scores are yellow, Hope House on 5 points, and purple, Faith House on 4 points. Let's go. I did, that's what I spoke to them about, yeah. All right, so just to clarify, the question that was posed to Faith House, who helped to pay the bills for Jesus and the ministry, the actual answer we're looking for was several women who he had healed. Okay, that's the answer. Women who he had healed. All right? We had, you got it actually. Yes, the question was, again, just to explain the one, for Hope, what was the challenge the man had who Jesus healed? And I said he was lame in both legs and everything else, and that's correct. He was, there's a version that actually puts it as invalid, but I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. I would have just said yes, but I can't just make a unilateral decision. So that's what we did at the end of this round, and we all agreed that, yeah, it's very much the same answer. All right, just want to make sure people get touches about them points, so we just really want to make sure we get things right. So thank you so much. We now have the second section. And this is where collaboration is key. Can I ask that all buzzers all lights be turned off? I'm sorry, we're going to ask you first. Okay, yes, you can turn yours on then, no problem. Okay, make sure that we're collaborating, and I will just indicate when. This section will start. Okay. First minute now for Hope House, starting, timekeeper, starting now. What did Peter want to construct after the transfiguration?
A tent.
And so there is 3 shelters. What group of people was the thankful leper from?
Samaritans.
Correct. What metal were the coins put into the temple treasury?
Copper.
Correct. How much money did Peter find in the fish's mouth?
2 drachmas.
2 drachmas.
The actual answer is 4 drachmas. Sorry about that. What garden did Jesus go to when he prayed after the
Gethsemane.
Last Supper? Okay, and can I ask that you stop the time? Get that back 10 seconds after. We're giving you back your time. Very much apologies for that. Thank you. What garden did Jesus go to when he prayed after the Last Supper?
Gethsemane.
Correct. In whose tomb was Jesus buried?
Joseph.
Joseph of Arimathea.
Correct. What day of the week did Jesus rise back to life?
First day of the week.
Okay, correct. Why did Joseph want to divorce Mary quietly?
Because she got pregnant and he didn't believe that, well, she was unfaithful.
Okay, the correct answer is he did not want to expose her to public disgrace.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's the first minute now for Hope House. The first minute is coming up in a minute for Faith House. I'm sorry, I want to make sure I get my questions in the right order, so thank you for this. All right, here we go. First minute now for Faith House, starting now. What 3 gifts were presented to Jesus by the Magi?
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Correct.
Yeah.
What was the name of Herod's brother from whom he took his wife?
Philip.
Correct. What kind of tree did Zacchaeus climb to see Jesus?
Sycamore.
Sycamore.
Fig.
Correct.
Correct, man. You said the right answer first.
How many husbands did the Samaritan woman have?
5.
Correct. What 2 elements did the father of the demon-possessed boy say the demon tried to use?
Fire and water.
Thank you. Yes. What was the name of the synagogue ruler whose daughter died?
Jairus.
Correct. How many friends carried the paralyzed
4.
man to be healed by Jesus?
4.
Correct. What was the name of the righteous and devout man who held baby Jesus at the temple and praised God?
Simeon.
Correct. Okay, that's the end of the first minute for Faith House. The second minute now for hope will be coming up in a minute. I just want to make sure I don't repeat any questions here. See this? It's coming up in a minute, just hold on. The second minute now for Hope House starts now. Which prophetess never left the temple but worshiped day and night, fasting and praying?
Elizabeth.
Her name was Anna. Which two Gospels record the genealogy of Jesus?
Matthew and
Luke.
Correct. Which chapter, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that question. How many chapters are there in the Gospel of Matthew?
28.
28, that's correct. The next question is, how many chapters are there in the Gospel of Mark?
16.
That's correct. In John chapter 6, Jesus describes himself as the bread of blank.
Life.
Correct. In John chapter 10, Jesus described himself as the blank shepherd.
Good shepherd.
Correct. Second minute now over for Hope House. Well done, thank you. The second minute now starts for Faith in a minute. I will tell you when. Starting now. To whom did Jesus say, I have something to tell you?
Simon.
A bit more specific?
Simon the Pharisee.
Correct. Which of the gospel records the woman in Jesus' genealogy?
Luke.
The answer we're looking for is Matthew. Complete the following sentence. In John chapter 10, Jesus says, I am the door, blank.
No one comes to the Father but through me.
It's actually John chapter 10, it says, I am the door of the sheep. To complete the following sentence, Jesus says in John 8, I am the light
of the world.
of the world. That's correct. And we could just pause the time, please. Thank you. And we'll pick up the time now. How many chapters are there in the book of Luke?
24.
Correct. And how many chapters are there in the Gospel of John?
21.
What? Okay. All right, thank you. The second minute for both teams are through, and we'll just consult with the judges, and we'll just make sure.
Come on, answer the question. Right for the time. Yes, I go still.
Okay, in the spirit of transparency and openness, can I say our teams are so good that they've actually exhausted the bank of questions I had for today. And so, what I'm asking is for just 5 minutes, because I need to get a few more questions just to make sure we get the buzzer section right and competitive. So, bear with me, please. I mean, you know, you really want to look smooth and everything under control. Let's be humble here. My questions have run out. All right, so bear with me. All right, so give me a few minutes and we're going to get this going on. All right, so I'll tell you the scores in a minute. All right. Right, at the end of section 2, are we ready? Yellow House, the House of Hope, 15 points. Purple House, the House of Faith, 16 points. And so it's going to be a ding-dong battle in the exciting buzzer section, section 3. Let's make sure that both teams feel your love and support as we take 5 minutes to get back to you. Thank you very much. 65 seconds, and we'll begin section 3. Thank you so much. You've been a tremendously patient group. And like I said, we just have to deal and fix this situation. Thank you so much. I'm actually down to 50 seconds now, so I'll stop talking. We're going to start again our exciting buzzer section, section 3. Okay, now he's going to have these things. Just to make sure your buzzers are working, can you just press them, please? Okay, and actually what happened here, okay, and we just test it over here. So, right. So what happens is that when somebody presses their buzzer first, the buzzer turns red. Anybody who presses after that, it turns green. So that's how we know who presses first. Understood? Okay. So you can actually see for yourself. All right, so we ask it all be turned off at this point.
Turn it off.
Okay, so remember 2 points for each correct answer, 2 points deducted for answers that are less than correct. So, let's get this show on the road, starting now. How old was Jairus' daughter, the one who Jesus healed?
12 years old.
Correct. In the Gospel of Mark, what did the friends do to get the paralyzed man to Jesus?
They lowered him through the roof.
They took off the roof and then lowered him down.
That's correct. Which prisoner did the crowd ask to be released instead of Jesus?
Barabbas.
Correct. Who is generally considered to be the first Christian martyr in the book of Acts?
Stephen.
Correct. Where did Jesus' first public sermon take place?
That would be on the Mount, Sermon on the Mount.
Correct. Who mistook Jesus for a gardener after the resurrection?
Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene.
Correct. And as we learn some more about the I am statements that Jesus made, these are all from the Gospel of John. In which gospel did Jesus say, in which chapter in John, did Jesus say, I am the way, the truth, and the life?
John 6.
It's actually John 14. In which chapter did Jesus say, I am the true vine?
John 15. John 15.
That's correct. What was Simon Peter's occupation before he became an apostle?
Fisherman.
Correct. Which ear did Simon Peter cut off in the Garden of Gethsemane? Which ear? Which ear was cut off?
Right here.
Right is correct. What was the servant's name whose ear was cut off?
Malchus.
That's correct. In which chapter of John did Jesus say, I am the bread of life? The answer there is John chapter 6. In which chapter did Jesus say, I am the resurrection and the life? That one is actually John chapter 11. Okay, just to let you know, it's with the I am statements are all found basically in the Gospel of John. Okay, where on Jesus' body did the woman pour the perfume in the home of Simon the leper?
His feet.
It was actually on his head. Yes. Can you get the lights off, please? Lights off? Okay. In which chapter of John did Jesus say, I am the light of the world? The answer there would be John in chapter 8. And could you just stop the timer for 1 minute, please, just to make sure? Thank you very much. We just have less than half a minute to go, and we are just going to go through here. This is from now the book of Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew. Can we get the sound? Okay. As the judge frantically getting a sound off here, shall we go now? All right. In the Beatitudes, what is the reward for the meek?
Shall inherit the earth.
Were they acknowledged?
No.
Okay. You say you acknowledged it? Okay. President, you acknowledged it. All right, and we just have to make sure that for transparency, everybody hears the house. Apparently, he indicated to them, and they saw and answered, and then he confirmed it by purple. So can I just ask each team member, wait till you hear your name, okay? As has been said, okay, so it's not just what he says, or the look that he gives you. You got to hear your name, okay? Is that correct? Okay. What is the reward for those who hunger and thirst for righteousness?
They will be filled. They will be filled.
That's correct. Who in the Bible that is the final, wow, okay. This is a really hard fought round, and again, I'm sorry, it could have been a whole lot smoother, and next time will be, but I just want to give you your scores right now after 3 rounds, and we wait with bated breath. The scorekeepers are totting up the scores, and I just want to make sure that the judges were okay with answers to the questions that had been posed. There are no I'm seeing very, very close. Two well-matched teams. Shall we give them an applause and encourage them for yet another nail-biting contest here? Okay, the results are in. Final scores. We have Yellow House on 27 points. We've got Purple House on 26 points. Wow. Each team got one wrong in the buzzer section, which was a well-managed section by both sides. Very, very, very well done. Yeah. Can we have in the sporting and spiritual? Right. And the whole spiritual gesture of the team. Brothers, you did very well. Congratulations. Let's give them one more round of applause. And so next week, we're going to have Blue Peace House versus Faith House, and then we're going to have Love House versus Yellow or Hope House. Okay? So the third and fourth place playoffs will be between Peace and Faith, and the finals will be played by Love and Hope. Congratulations again. Thank you all for your patience. You've been really a wonderful, wonderful crowd. Thank you very much.